Hello and welcome back to BFHM Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use TweenService in Roblox Studio. So TweenService is like, I don't know how to explain it really, but it's basically a thing you can do to like basically animate a property of something. So for example, you could change the size of a part from 1 stud to like 10 studs, and that like it animates smoothly between in a certain amount of time. Yeah, I can't explain things, but yeah, I guess I'm going to be showing how to do that. So you can kind of, you need to script it for this. So, and I'm not good at scripting, so I'm going to try and do it. So first I'm going to make a part that's only 1 stud big, and then see what I can do with it. So I'm going to make a script in the part, and here we can write what we want it to do. So first you need to get TweenService, which is like the service that you use to make tweens. Yeah. So I'm going to say local ts equals game : get service TweenService. And I don't know why you need to do get service, because I think you can just do game.TweenService, but I don't know really. But it's probably best to do get service, or it might not work. And the next thing you need to do, you need to say like how long you want the tween to be. So you need to say local stuff, I don't know. So there's this thing called Tween Info, which is like a container of parameters for tweens. Yeah, that's probably the only way to explain it, because I can't explain things. So you do tweeninfo.new, and then it comes up with all these things that you need to put in. So the first number is the amount of time it takes, and this is in seconds. So I'm going to say I want this to take 3 seconds. And the next thing is enum.easingStyle, so you need to put commas between these, and then do enum.easingStyle. And then here's like lots of different ways that you can tween things. So linear just goes like a constant speed, and other things go at different speeds, and I'll leave a link in the description to different types of easing styles. But for this I'm gonna do bounce, because that one's kind of funny. And then enum.easingDirection, which is kind of what direction the easing style does something in. It's hard to explain, but it's like, yeah. So you can either do in, out, or in, out, which is, I'm gonna do in, out, so it does like the bouncing animation when the block's getting bigger and when it's going smaller as well. And then another comma, and this next number is how many times you want it to repeat. So I'm gonna have it 0, because I only want it to play once. And then another comma, and here's type in true or false if you want the tween to reverse or not, and I'm gonna do true for this. And then the final number is how much it waits before it reverses if this thing is true. So I'm gonna say it's gonna wait 1 second. So there we go, there's all the tween info, but now we need to specify what we want, what properties need to be changed, and it's also probably best to anchor this. So I'm going to say local data, maybe, I don't know, equals, and then here you need to do, I think this is called a dictionary, or maybe a table, or maybe an array, I don't know, but you use these funny brackets, and here you can type in what properties you want to change. So first I'm gonna, because you can actually change more than one property with this, so that's really good. So first I want to change the size, so at the moment it's 111. So if you want to change a property, you need to type in here. So you need to also make sure it's like the exact way it's typed in here. And then equals, and then whatever you want it to change to. So if it's a size, position, orientation value, it needs to be a vector3 value, which is like 3 numbers. So you need to do vector3.new, and then whatever you want to change it to. So I'm going to put it as 10, 10, 10, which is like bigger than this. And then if you want to do more than one property, you do a semicolon, and then whatever other properties you want to do. So next I'm going to put position, which is currently at this. So I want to change it to position equals vector3.new, 0, 100, no, just actually 0, 15, 0. I don't know, I'm just doing random stuff. And one more thing, I'm also going to change the colour. So let's see, I'm going to change, because there's two colour values, there's a brick colour and a colour. The brick colour value is kind of a set amount of colours. So I'm going to use colour, because you can literally get any colour with that. So colour equals color3 dot new, no, actually dot from RGB, and then there's a really useful thing here. You can just click this and drag over to what color you wanted to change to. So I'm going to put a blue color, and then it fills in. So there we go, that's the properties that I'm going to have. So the final thing we need to do is actually create the tween. So I'm going to say local tween equals ts, which is this tween service, colon create, and then we need to put in all of the, so we need to put the instance that we want to tween, the tween info that we just made, and the property table, this data thing that we just made as well. So the instance would be script.parent, because this script is in the part and this part is what we want to change, and then a comma and stuff, and then another comma and the data. And there we go. So this won't actually do anything at the moment. If you run it, it'll just not do anything, because what you need to do is do tween colon play, and you can also do other stuff as well. So you can do tween pause and also tween cancel. Yeah, what about tween delete? Oh, destroy works. But yeah, I'm just going to do tween play, and because it sometimes takes a few seconds to load the game, I'm going to put a wait for, there we go. So this will make the game wait for and then play this thing. So let's run it and see what happens. So it should go bigger, change the position, and change color. So let's have a look. And yeah, and there we go. So that's what the bounce easing style does. It kind of goes really weird. So what I did there is it went up to the destination properties, and then because I set this thing to true, it also goes back, and then it stays like that forever. So you can actually make it do it more than once. So here you can set it to do like 2 repeats, 3 repeats, 4 repeats. But if you want it to do infinitely, you could technically do like a while true do loop. But what you can also do is change this to -1, which for some reason that makes it go infinitely. So yeah, now it will play -1 times, which is infinite. So let's just wait for this, and there we go. So it goes bigger, and then it goes smaller again, and then it goes bigger, there we go, and smaller, there we go. So yeah, I guess that's how to use TweenService. So now I'm going to do something else. Actually, I wonder what I should do. So I'm going to look here. So apparently these are the things that you can tween. So you can tween the C-frame, rect, but I don't know what that is. Because I've never used like a rect or a vector2 int 16. What is that? Just something random, I guess. And you can tween enum items as well. I don't know how that's possible. And how can you tween the bool value? I don't know really. You can have true 0.5. Yes, that's definitely a real thing. So I'm gonna change this block. Actually, I'm gonna keep it like this, and also I'm gonna make a new function. Script.parent.touched connect function part. If part.parent, actually, if game.players get player from character part.parent, then game.players get player from character part.parent kick, and then goodbye. So that should work. I don't know if it will actually, but let's have a go. So what this should do is when I touch this part it will kick me, so let's just wait until it goes here. There we go. Goodbye. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will link these things in the description here because they're kind of useful if you want to read them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.